This is Ted A. King, your double OG sports boxing analyst on the Fit for a King channel. Want to give a special thanks to admy.name advertising and marketing at www.admy.name. Fit for a King fitness and boxing, Body Shop by King Snake Boxing, and Mighty King Wellness 13 to 40 and beyond. Let's talk Terrence Bud Crawford. My questions: should Terrence Bud Crawford fans be concerned about Terrence Bud Crawford not getting the top notable contenders? Is Crawford wasting the opportunity and valuable time sitting back, actively fighting lesser opponents, waiting as PBS noteworthy fighters are getting fights and paydays? Or is the strategy to gain leveraging power over losing PBS fighters, producing notable marketable beast opponents with one or two losses that Top Rank didn't spend a dime on promoting, marketing, or supporting financially by way of contract? Let's talk about the business side of navigation. To be the A side against one of the top PBS fighters, all Crawford needs is his unblemished record. He is still going to make way more, and I do mean way more, than his B-side PBS opponent. As an undefeated champion, fighting what used to be a A-side champion, however, still carrying a championship pedigree. Example: Keith One-Time Thurman, Danny Swift Garcia, Sean Showtime Porter, and possibly Earl the Truth Spence Jr. Manny Pacquiao, future Hall of Famer, is exempt by B status. If they fight, he's the only 8-time division champion in the history of the sport of boxing and current WBC champion who defeated the longest reigning welterweight champion at that time, former WBC champion Keith One-Time Thurman, and without controversy. So, this might be the old wily promoter, Top Rank's Bob Aaron, making sure he protects his investment in one of the two of his super fighters that is not named Lomachenko, Bud Crawford. Less attrition on the Charger's body at the mature age of 32, foregoing back-to-back tough fights with hungry top-tier opponents as he turned 32 September 28th of this year. Still a young fighter with today's nutrition, rest, and science recovery. 32 is last decade's 25. Even so, Terrence Bud Crawford's style as a switch-hitting boxing puncher doesn't equate to taking punishment. In fact, he is a lot more prone to movement than the PBS current top dog, Earl the Truth Spence Jr. Earl the Truth Spence Jr. needs his A game if he is the one emerging out of the pack from the PBS side to unify all the belts against Terrence Bud Crawford. A couple mega fights against PBS former champions as the A side should net some very good paydays for Crawford. That's if he can continue to get up for these tune-ups that Aram is navigating him through. Remember, Al Hammond has several fighters fighting under the PBS banner. He for sure knows that they will be knocking in the welterweight division each other off, one by one by one. His position gets the pay-per-view buying necessary to keep a healthy bottom line and make a Pacquiao versus Crawford mega fight if he has to go to the top ranked side. Pacquiao recently said he wants to fight at least 3 more years. Pacquiao is the only PBS fighter that is exempt by his current lawsuit. No B-side for Pacquiao. The Thurman fight with Pacquiao was big in the sense that he wasn't the champion, nor was he the B-side, and he won the championship without controversy. Okay, albeit we all know that he is still trying to navigate his way through a second go-around with Floyd Mayweather. But now, looking at Money May, who would think, okay, we're going to look at that type of fight that Money May come back and try and produce when we have all these young, action-packed fighters, including Pacquiao, who fight the same way, action-packed. Now, Arum appears to be navigating Crawford in a direction as the true welterweight super champion, positioning him as one of the last two combatants entering the ring in a unification bout for all the welterweight belts. Now, we know Arum has no welterweight in that position other than Crawford. So, his whole focus is on Crawford in that discussion, again, as the pound-for-pound best world, surpassing Lomachenko, who some experts say hold that distinction as pound-for-pound best. I don't think the Terrence Bud Crawford fan has anything to worry about looking at the big picture. If he is the professional that he appears, he will continue to prepare to dismantle the opponents that will be put in front of him. Finally, who in the boxing game doesn't want to be the A side in a game of leverage? Leveraging what they want, how they want, and when and where they want it. Top Rank is still here, relevant in today's boxing world for a reason. You say, hold on, wait a minute. Premier boxing champions, they top dog. I say, not so fast. Yes, they're making their mark. Now they better make their bottom line. And to do so, they need Terrence Bud Crawford, or they might, and Top Rank Boxing. All right, so I want you guys to give me some feedback on this one. What do you think and why? Give this video a like or an unlike. Share it. Hit the subscribe button to get more content from this channel. This is Ted A. King, your double OG sports and boxing analyst.